Welcome. Digital Marketing Introductions class of Brother Tullis. My name is Amelia Kessler and I'm here to tell you my dream vacation. Now there are a lot of obvious opportunities we're all given every day, and especially when you get to go on a vacation that's completely planned for, where do you go? And what does digital marketing do for you? I'll tell you about that right now. Let's get started. My dream vacation. As I mentioned before, there are a variety of places there are to go in this world. Many different cultures to experience and things you can be a part of. Things like the 7 Wonders of the World in Rome. Places in South America I can't give the exact location for. And Thailand. Is that in India or Thailand? Crap. A lot of really cool places you can go in the world. But out of everything there is to offer, I think we have to go back to our roots. So my dream vacation would be none other than Disneyland. You heard it here, folks. Let's change the music now. Now let's talk about the flight, how I'm getting out there. I have chosen to take a Delta flight in first class, of course, seeing as I'm not paying for this vacation. A first class flight comes to $981, I'm pretty sure. No, $963. Different estimates. Now, of course, using digital marketing, I found about this a while ago when Instagram stalked me and it brought up ads on my feed offering round-trip flights for discounted prices using families and SkyMile passes, which is a promotion that Delta offers using digital marketing to offer other people cheaper flights if they sign up for a loyalty card or a loyalty account. So $963 for a round-trip flight. After our flight, we'd obviously need to get a way of getting from the hotel. Oh gosh. After we've landed in California, we would need a way to get from the airport to the hotel, because the hotel is pretty similar, or really close to the park, so we don't need transportation for that. But for this, we need transportation. I've chosen to take an Uber. Uber tends to be a well-priced thing. Obviously, this is I'll explain. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Using the Uber app, you can sign up and have an account ready where you can say your location and how many people you have, what kind of car you need. You can choose all that information and someone can volunteer to come and pick you up and you pay them a down fee as well as some other fees for the company. I think it came to $53 for an Uber ride. So 2 ways is $106 divided amongst 3 people. That's how I decided to go on my trip, was 3 people. Should have been announced that. 3 people are going on this trip. So $106 would come for the total Uber, there and back. And I don't think that's bad at all. I think it's a great price. Our hotel stay will be at the JW Marriott there in Anaheim, California. This is approximately 0.3 miles from the Disneyland Park entrance. I did a lot of researching on which hotel I want to do. With this being an all expenses paid trip, again, I obviously splurged and went for a very expensive hotel that is the closest hotel. Our prices came to, where was it? Oh, here it is. $981 for each person for 6 nights. We'll be staying from a Sunday to a Friday night. Those will be all of our evenings. And so $981 per person, making our grand total for each person $1,944. Again, someone else is paying this, but it's nice to know individually. Why are we going to Disneyland? Let me tell you people. Disneyland not only is one of my favorite places, I love Halloween. That's so cringe and it's so quirky, but I love Halloween. And I love the park during Halloween. There's always special decorations they put up around and different events they have going on. Their biggest Oogie Boogie? Oogie Boogie? Oogie Boogie? Disneyland is the best place to go, especially during the fall time. They have all these fun decorations up and their Oogie Boogie Bash is one of their biggest events of the year. Everyone goes in costume for Halloween and they just have a good time and they get to celebrate all the spookiness of Disneyland that's not normally out. It's the best. So definitely Instagram inspired this. I follow all the Disneyland accounts because obviously, and they do such a good job advertising on their Instagram the importance and the coolness of these events that are going on. Everyone wants to be a part of them. But luckily, their prices are the same all year round. You can be part of these fun events just by buying a regular ticket. A regular ticket for about 4 days for one person is $420. That varies depending on park hoppers, meaning you can go to both parks in one day. There's just a lot of different variants you can go on, especially based on age. But a 4-day trip for one person is $420. That brings our rounding total to a rounding $2,000. That's just for the bare necessities like I talked about again. Just comes so naturally. Surrounding $2,000, which again, this is an all-expensive paid trip. I don't even know why I'm talking about price, but it's always good to know. This, of course, does not include food and merchandise that you would be purchasing in the park and on your way traveling to and from, but it is kind of good to know what the basics are. So $2,000, I think, is pretty good. So now you know why I would choose Disneyland for my dream vacation. It's fun, it's magical, gets you away from your regular land, and invites you into a land of adventure, fantasy, and tomorrow.